Welcome, everyone. Wonderful to see you out there and feel you. Hope everyone is doing well today. Just want to make sure sound is okay. There was a little bit of a sound issue earlier, so I just want to get a thumbs up. Can you hear me okay? My tea while I wait. Can everybody hear me okay? Hopeful. And when you are please be sure to say hello or even just send that sound. That sound. Just 1 second. How's that? Is that any better? Static interference. I'm wondering if it might be a connection, internet connection, because everything is as it should be. I think so. Let's see here. It goes down a bit. Fuzzy. It's really there's something today. How's that? Any better? Welcome, Pamela. Welcome, Marion. Welcome, Carrie. And who else do we have? We have 4. Nice to see you out there. Did it get any better with that? Let me turn down my music and see if that helps too. Shut everything down. Okay. No better, right? Okay. Well, we'll do our best. If it gets really bad or if it's intolerable, just sign out. And as I see you guys signing out, I will cut it short. So we'll just do our best for today. I'm hoping that will be okay. Because not much I can do. If I unplug the sound now, it will take the sound right off completely, and then we won't have any sound. So maybe better to have some sound than no sound. So let's do our best, and we'll see how it goes. So today, our focus is on cultivating sympathetic joy. So the idea being that sympathetic joy is a way of being that we hold the frequency of being joyful or happy for others' accomplishments. Have you ever had feelings of envy or anger or feelings that something is unfair over someone else's good fortune? I think as human beings, we all have those feelings, and especially with social media these days, like a lot of people share with me that they have decided to leave social media because of those things. Like everyone is posting their happy moments, their best moments, or sometimes it's the opposite, but generally it's people are posting all these things that they did and all these things that they're proud of themselves for and that they want to share and maybe hopefully inspire other people. And sometimes what ends up happening is people become less inspired. Oh, good. I'm not sure what is happening there. My feeling is it has to be something to do with the internet connection. I'm out here in the country, so who knows what you get, right? So we'll continue on here. So with the idea of feeling envy or jealousy towards other people's accomplishments, it is somewhat of a low vibe, right? It's a low frequency energy. Like, how do you feel when you have those feelings? And trust me, we've all been there. It's not something that we're proud of, any of us. So, and as you begin to cultivate this idea and work with the idea of sympathetic joy, or what is known as mudita, Mudita, and as always, I'll post the information on these ideas in the notes, so the show notes underneath the video, for those of you who are interested in going a little deeper into it. So yeah, it is a low vibration frequency when you feel that intensity of, oh, well, they don't really deserve it. I deserve it more than they do. Or, oh, I really wish I had hair like that, or I wish I had eyes like that, or I wish I had that body, or whatever it is. Right? There's always this idea where envy brings us down. Like, it definitely is not uplifting, is it? So, have any of you had that experience, like maybe when you're younger or maybe even more recently, where you felt those negative feelings and you pull yourself out? It's a very potent and powerful feeling, empowering feeling, to draw yourself out of those feelings or sensations. Sometimes when we hear of another person's success, it feels like it underscores our lack of progress. So it's almost as though we are flipping it around and saying, well, geez, I'm not doing that well. And it brings us down instead of uplifting us and bringing us into the vibration of being happy for that person. So we create a detrimental focal point within ourselves that can bring up feelings of being inadequate or just not feeling good about ourselves. And then this creates stress within our body and in our mind. And I found this quote from Byron Katie, where she says, stress is an alarm clock that lets you know that you're attached to something that's not true for you. Stress is an alarm clock that lets you know you're attached to something that's not true for you. So you're attached to a way of being that's other than what is. And that's Byron Katie. So the truth is, you can be a gorgeous tree, like a weeping willow, and still be jealous of that majestic pine tree that is growing right next to you. You know, we all have these wonderful, incredible qualities, and we're all unique in what we have to bring into the world, and you can't compare one to the other. There's always going to be some unsavory or unwelcome moments or events that come into your life to be upset about. If you can be happy for others, there's always going to be an endless well of happiness to draw from, right? So if you have friends, family, even people that you may be following online, and seeing what they're doing and feeling and drawing from that endless well of happiness is available to us. There's a striking amount of evidence to show that this form of Buddhist meditation that we're going to do shortly helps us to cultivate a greater warmth, a greater sense of tenderness towards others. And it's similar to the feeling a parent might feel watching their child. So if you bring that, for the parents out there, you may be able to draw from that, or maybe even a pet, you know, seeing them do certain things that they had to work to do. So if you don't have kids, maybe it's a pet, an animal that you trained, and so proud of them, right? You feel that sense of pride, and you feel that sense of happiness for their accomplishments. So we can bring that into our meditation, and let's see how we can feel into that or lean into that awareness through our own body and through our own inner experience. So let's begin with our 6 soft belly breaths and coming into our body, gently closing your eyes, starting with a refreshing breath as you settle into your seat. And from your foundation, growing taller through the crown of the head, noticing the spine, allowing the waist to grow longer, the heart to lift, the crown to lift, tuning your attention to your navel. With each inhalation, we'll breathe into the navel, full expansion. With each exhalation, a softening. So that's why we call it a soft belly breath. Inhale, filling. Full expansion into the navel as you direct your attention there. Exhale through the nose if possible, emptying and just allowing everything to be soft and relaxed around the structure of your body. Inhale, filling. Full expansion to the top. Exhale, soften, let go, soften, let go. And with each breath, we're beginning to walk towards each other into our circle of connectivity. Continuing on your own, inhale into the navel, full expansion. Exhale, soften and let go, soften and let go. Tuning in to that connection to all the others who are here with us now or any time in the future. And full expansion as you inhale, right into the navel, claiming your place on the planet, tapping in and strengthening your source connection to draw from that connectivity frequency. Let's take another breath or two. Soft belly, full expansion. Exhale to let go. Beautiful. Coming back to your body, tuning in. Just taking a moment to scan your body from the top all the way down, just simply becoming aware of sensations, aware of the inner landscape, tuning into that special and sacred space inside yourself, that place of quiet, attention, and that place that no one can shake or touch. It is all yours. It is sacred to you. So this meditation that we will enter into now is about finding a way back, or finding, in the previous meditation a few days back, we talked about Ram Dass's quote, walking each other home. And it's similar to that, finding a way back to our reconnection to our source. And through that, we can draw that positivity where we feel a sense of commitment to our positivity and commitment to our energetic flow of what is real and what is true for us, and our confidence in our place here on the planet. Jealousy does not have to be a part of who you are. It is changeable. It is malleable. You can shift the way you see and think about others and view their success as a force for you to feel and connect with a greater sense of joy. So instead of feeling less than, When we hear about others' success, we can increase our compassion and our sense of happiness at the same time as being thrilled for them. So in this meditation, we're planting seeds, and those seeds begin to flower spontaneously during your day as you walk through all experiences in your life from this point forward. Another great quote I wanted to share with you. Love looks through a telescope, envy through a microscope. So that's an interesting way of looking at jealousy or envy as well, seeing the grand versus seeing what is happening on a micro level. Another one, comparison is the thief of joy. That's one of my favorites. Comparison is the thief of joy. We don't compare ourselves to others. We can't, because we have not walked in their shoes their whole life, right? So that comparison is the thief of joy was said by Theodore Roosevelt. All right, so let us begin our sympathetic joy meditation. So just gently closing your eyes, tuning back to your sacred space, turning into that sacred place, that quiet inside yourself, that space of trust, that space of confidence, that space of source connection and connectivity. Now, in your mind's eye, imagine something wonderful and joyful happening for you. Something wonderful and joyful that's happening for you. Imagine what would be happening when that success you longed for occurred, began to arise. Feel the joy of it and all that arises for you within that. And let that feeling fill your being. Allow that sense of joy in that particular accomplishment to fill your entire being. Begin to breathe into that awareness. Notice what sensations arise, thoughts, ideas, colors, visions, anything or nothing, just being with what is. Now, shifting your vision to someone you deeply care for and something perfect, absolutely perfect happening for them. Allow the pleasure of knowing that they are happy and prosperous because of what has happened. Allow that awareness to flow through you, envisioning that happiness, that joy that they must be feeling and that you feel for them, flowing through you. Holding that awareness in your body as you deeply tune in to those sensations and breathe into it. Now shifting your inner gaze to a neutral person, perhaps an acquaintance, somebody you might see regularly during your day. Maybe it's someone you see on the bus, on a train, a coworker, someone in a school. Imagine something lovely, something wonderful happening for them. See how happy this makes them. Allow yourself to feel that sense of happiness for them through your own body, through your own sensations. Imagine how good they must be feeling with that wonderful thing that happened to them. Allow that feeling to fill your being physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as you begin to build that muscle of mudita, sympathetic joy. Breathing into that awareness. Now picture someone you already have these feelings of jealousy or envy for. Imagine something absolutely beautiful happening for them. See how happy it makes them, how much joy it brings into their world, into their life. Allow that feeling to flood your physical body through sensations, your mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. Awareness of all that arises for you as you allow that feeling of sympathetic joy, happiness for their good fortune to flood your being. If you feel any feelings of negativity in this moment, try and feel the joy. Work to feel that same feeling you felt in the first option, the person you truly care about. Bring that same feeling into this moment and into your body as you think about that person. Thinking about that person and their happiness, their joy, and what this wonderful experience is doing for their life. And you can repeat these words in your own mind. If you can't feel it at first, I feel joy for you. I feel joy for you. I am happy for you. And really feel those words. Keep trying. Breathe into that awareness of those sensations. Imagine they can hear you. I feel joy for you. I feel happiness for you. I wish you well. And even if you greatly dislike the person and their success, continue to say, I feel joy for you. I feel happiness for you. Because the more happiness there is in the world, the more the ripple effect. And we all feel and benefit from that happiness. Breathe into the awareness of whatever you may be feeling right now, with the knowledge that as you practice this contemplation, meditation, that muscle of mudita, sympathetic joy, grows stronger. And you begin to bring this into your daily life. Let us just sit with that awareness for a moment. Let's take 3 soft belly breaths as you bring back the image of yourself and that wondrous thing, that glorious thing happening for you. Breathe into that sensation and that awareness. Big, full, expansive breaths into the navel. Let's take 2 more. Allowing the corners of your mouth to turn up and a gentle smile of gratitude to come across your face. And if you feel this exercise may help you, you can repeat it every day or every other day. It takes about 10 minutes, and just to sit quietly with that awareness. Let us bring our palms together at heart center. Taking a moment to share all of our good vibrations with someone special in your life, someone who may need some of these good vibrations right now. And let's bow to the divine light that shines from each one of us, connecting us as one. Namaste. I thank you for being here and for sharing your light and your energy, your wisdom, your heart, and your connectivity with all of us, whether you're here right now or whether you're watching anytime in the future. If this is a first for you or one of the first, be sure to subscribe. You click the subscribe button and the little bell. And if you click the bell, you'll get a notification for any time we have a new video. And that way you won't forget or you won't miss it, especially if you like to do it live. So you get an email right before we go on. And thank you, Marion. Thank you for being here. And we will see you soon. Maybe later tonight for yoga, or maybe we'll see you next Sunday. You're laughing with joy? Beautiful. That's wonderful, Carrie. Thank you for joining, Pamela. It was great to see you out there. Hopefully we'll see you for another one. And anyone else who's out there, lots of love. And we'll catch you next time. Enjoy this beautiful day.